I'm Ollie Kaplan, all pronouns. I'm from Comics Beat, and today I am joined by Taboo and Jett to discuss the upcoming season or upcoming episode of Dora the Explorer. All
Yep.
right.
Exciting times.
Yeah, is there anything you want to add to the intro?
Yeah, so we're just very blessed to be able to have this opportunity as father and daughter, girl dad, super girl dad, honored to be part of this beautiful experience. Dora having such a longevity and such a iconic figure in the TV series space, and also just for culture. We're proud to be Native and Mexican. We're proud to advocate for heroes that represent us and look like us on the big screen or in TV series, and Dora is one of those representatives.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it too. My family's from Mexico, and I'm
Nice.
also part Hopi, so I love it.
Hey, beautiful. Love it. Oh,
Um, so yeah, actually that leads me straight into my first question. This does mark the 25th anniversary of Dora the Explorer, which actually makes me feel really old. Um, so Taboo and Jet, did you have a previous relationship with a character before appearing on the most recent series?
yeah.
Um, I think I don't know. I feel like all the characters were just so cool, and I
I think, and honestly, the fact is, to be honest with you, Jet grew up with a lot of live action stuff and grew up watching Sam and Cat, and she grew up watching Victorious. So Dora is something that for us as people that have to be students of now that we're working, I think we have to go back and really appreciate the legacy and the longevity that Dora has represented. And I think as a father, like I want Jet to continue pushing to strive to have heroes like Dora be representatives of empowerment, independence, fun, adventure, and just the global perspective. Because Dora inspires the world. It's not just one demographic; it's the world. And so, for us to be part of that was a natural and innate type of situation because we are global thinkers. I come from a group that is a global group. We're international. And when we think about the makeup of Black Eyed Peas, it's just a beautiful extension now being part of this international icon like Dora.
So quick question then. What of your songs do you think that quick um
Clicker two?
yeah, I totally sorry, brain fart. Quickatoo and Quickatina would like the best.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
No, but a Black Eyed Peas song.
Oh, okay. I got a feel.
I got a feeling. Okay, cool, cool. I would say the the craziness and the hypeness of Pump It because it's dun 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 hut hut ha, and then you see Quickatina and Quickatoo just like flying really fast, and they're coming down. It's like pump it louder, pump it louder. So that energy that we evoke on stage is the same thing that I would see Quickatina and Quickatoo doing, rocking and pump it.
Awesome. So Jet, I know my dad's known for his goofy dance moves, just like Quickatoo, and I want to know what you think your dad's goofiest dance move is.
Um, so there's this one that I don't. He goes on stage and I think it's
For what song?
it's like the
Oh, it's for Ritmo.
yeah,
Ritmo,
it's
yeah.
that dance. It's I feel like it's funny.
Yeah,
I like
it's
to do it.
yeah, it's one of the we have a song called Ritmo, and it's a dance where we just like we go from left to right, and it's just simple. It's like an old school like Bobby Brown type of dance. You know what I'm saying? Like from every little step I take. But yeah, exactly. Boom, 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 and she gets a kick out of it because it's a classic throwback for me. I'm a '90s kid, so for me, it's like that's what I grew up on. All hip hop, golden era of hip hop, b-boy, breaker slash dancer like Bobby Brown, like Big Daddy Kane, Kid and Play. Those are the eras that I grew up with and the artists that I grew up with. So I try to implement a lot of that inspiration in Black Eyed Peas shows.
Awesome. And then are some of those dance moves the inspiration for Quickatoo's dance moves?
I didn't have no say when it came to Quicker Two's dance moves. Unfortunately, I would have had him spinning, doing some b-boy moves because that's the clock that I was built on. I don't really think that they didn't even come to me and be like, "Yo, how do you think he should dance?" Because I would have given him some dope, really cool dance moves. I didn't want him to go out like that. He already has a crazy like, see, abuela. Everything is very. So the fact that we already have that with the voice, I hope that one day, eventually, we could get Quicker Two to do some b-boy moves.
Maybe next season.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah, we'll throw it out there now. Next
Yep.
season,
Next
B-boy
season.
dancing.
Yep.
Um, and then Jett, I don't really know much about your previous acting experience. So what is that, and what has been like acting with your dad? And then Taboo will have a follow-up question for the reverse for you.
Well, working with my dad, it's just been a blessing. And doing it with such cool people too. And yeah, I just felt safe with my dad. And yeah.
It was her first time
It
doing it.
was my first time.
She's never acted before. She's never done a press junket before. But it's cool because it's like throwing her into the deep end. Let's go swimming, Jett. And she's fearless. And that's the first important thing. It's like you don't have to be on point with your first thing. It's like, dude, if you're fine-tuning your skill and as you evolve and you really are passionate and want to dive into this profession, you see your first interview, then you see your second, and you start evolving. You start getting more used to the way that you're speaking to the interviewer, the way that you're connecting, the way that you're speaking from the experience. And that's all in practice. And I think Jett, being her first time, she's doing very well. And I know that it's been a long day for her, but I'm proud of you, Jett, for sticking in there.
I'm proud of you too. I was a kid dancer, so I understand. It can be long.
Long hours. Yeah, she does dancing as well. She has a recital on Saturday, a review.
Awesome. Where do you dance at?
Elements Dance Space.
It's a hip hop dance studio.
That's really cool. Maybe Quickatina can have some hip hop dance moves,
right?
Too.
Something. Exactly. We always advocate for the dance community because it's our history. A lot of people don't know that about the P's, but we started as dancers before we became a group, and during the time period before Where's the Love, that's how we used to showcase dancing within our show.
That's really awesome. I don't even think I knew that. Yeah.
So I just want to educate people. Like the dance foundation for Black Eyed Peas is something that we take serious, and it's near and dear to our hearts.
Cool. I'll make sure to link it.
Thank you.
And then I also wanted to know, like, I think it's really cool you're fostering Jett's creativity. And I just kind of wanted to know kind of the back and forth. Like, I kind of feel like in creative partnerships, when they're family, both of you inspire each other. So I want to know what that process is like.
So this is who we are on a daily basis, whether we're making podcasts at home or we're reading books and we're having character dialogue where we're building each character to have different voices and different tonality, or creating songs or dancing in our backyard and making videos, not TikTok videos, but we make our own videos. And we're always making faces. For some reason, that's the bond that my daughter and I have. We don't take ourselves too serious. We like to have fun. I know that being a girl dad is so important to me because she's a blessing, man. And to be able to share the creative space with my daughter is a great opportunity.
That's amazing. And then Jett, you already have great style. So I was doing a little research before, and that's what I figured out. So kind of what goes into creating your style.
Well, let's see.
What do you think your style is like?
Like pretty much like kind of, if I had to say anything, I would say kind of like fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I would say you like to accessorize, like
Yes.
me. I always rock accessories to represent
Yes.
my tribal affiliation and my indigenous representation. Jet always rocks these dope gold pieces, and she always rocks cool earrings and bracelets. So she likes to accessorize her outfits too. Yeah,
I noticed that, and then also the big bold patterns,
yeah,
which I
yeah,
think falls under fun.
yeah. Yeah, she has a lot of that because when she dances, she likes to be free. So it's kind of like, even her pants when she's dancing, it's just a little bit more like baggier, gives her more room to dance. Um, and yeah, it's a free style. It's kind of like a throwback to the 90s, I would say.
Okay. I know that style. And then so also Taboo, you wrote and sang the new Dora song, Melodia.
Yep.
What was your inspiration for this song?
So Melodia was part of something that we had created a long time ago, and it was sitting in my hard drive, but it wasn't fleshed out yet. It wasn't fully thought of. It was like maybe we had a hook and a scratch vocal, but once I became part of the Dora family, I wanted to contribute something else that other than just dialogue or just a character. I was like, you know what? Let me take this Melodia idea, really restructure it, and write it out, make the hook. It was just like bam bam ba, da, 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 da. It was just that melody, right? But then you start adding words, and you're like, dame tu melodia, mi melodia. Then Jet and I started singing melodia, and it became something infectious to the point where we said, you know what? If we're feeling good, we're jumping around, we're having fun singing it. Why don't we contribute it to Dora? And I sent it to Richie. Richie's like, this is great. Why don't we write an episode around Quickatu and Quickatina singing the song along with the other characters? And then the episode would be based around Dora trying to find a song for Poppy.
Cool. So you kind of worked together a bit on the
We
song.
did. Yes, we did. Yeah.
That's awesome. So also musically talented, triple threat here.
Yep. You know what's cool is we're just having fun, and it's just whatever comes out is the fun part because we're not trying to put too much pressure on it. It's not like we have to go number one on the Billboard charts because we've done that with the Peas. But for Jet and I, we just want to have fun. We want to put out great music, great content, and creativity, and show the world how a girl and her father can really do something special.
Awesome. And that's our time. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got to talk about that creative partnership.
Appreciate you.